All right, let's take you to this story now, which is going to be the focus of much of our show today. The African National Congress is launching its 2026 local government elections manifesto. That launch just coming a couple of months before South Africans head to the polls. That's on the 4th of November. With issues such as water, electricity, housing, the cost of living and municipal service delivery expected to dominate the political conversation, the ANC says the manifesto is informed by an assessment of its performance since the 2021 local government elections, as well as consultations with communities across the country. For more on this, we're joined now by Professor Kwandiwe Kondlo, who is a professor at the Wits School of Governance. Prof, thank you so much for your time. We do appreciate it here on SABC News. I mean, first of all, let's talk about the setting of where the ANC is taking its promises to. Diepsloot, an area densely populated, issues of lack of service delivery are evident if you drive through the Diepsloot area. Let's talk about the setting, first of all, of the ANC president taking whatever promises he's going to make ahead of this election to an area such as Diepsloot.
Yes, Priscilla, you're absolutely correct. The setting, and basically by setting, we're referring to the context. The context is very ugly. It's very bad. Like you've already indicated in Diepsloot, where people have a multiplicity of challenges facing them. How people are going to react, we still don't know. But I know for a fact that communities are not going to be silent. They're going to raise a lot of issues they are not happy about, issues related to service delivery. Because the context of this year's local government elections is very firmly set on service delivery. People want functioning taps with water, they want electricity, they want functioning hospitals, they want improvements on the roads. Yes, people want proper settlements, if I can put it like that, yes, functioning schools and so forth. These are very basic things that people would like to see happening. And the ANC, fortunately and also unfortunately, is that it has a track record. All these things have happened when the ANC has been in power as a governing party. And the ANC has the experience, a wealth of experience in this area. But unfortunately, the ANC has not performed as expected by many communities. This is the biggest challenge the organization is going to face. The key question is going to be, what are you going to do differently so that we can trust you that you will deliver this time? This is the basic question, and it's actually a very serious one.
And do we expect, I mean, the ANC president to, acknowledge its own shortcomings? They, of course, have experience, as you say, of being in power. I mean, the party is describing, its review of the 2021 manifesto as a frank assessment of progress, and failures. Do we expect the ANC president to say, look, I know that we've made mistakes. We've had the opportunity to govern alone, but we've not been able to fulfill some of the promises that we've made to South Africans when we were governing on our own, if I can?
Griselda, they are going to do that. You're absolutely right. They're going to do that. I know President Cyril Ramaphosa, he's a very humble man, you see, and he has a way really of coming across to communities as a very serious man about his leadership, about his administration. But the main challenge, Griselda, I can tell you now, especially if you know the history of the African National Congress, especially the history of the ANC post-1994, the main challenge here is sincerity. I put it like that. When you are sincere, you actually walk the talk. The things you promise, you actually work on them. And when you cannot deliver on the promise, you go back to the community to explain why you cannot deliver and what else you're going to be doing. This is what these guys don't do. The problem with the ANC is lack of sincerity. And the unfortunate thing is that when you talk to them about service delivery, when you talk to them about those in government not stealing from the public purse, they will agree with you. They will actually repeat it and emphasize it more than you do. But the next thing, you see, they don't do what they say.
Yeah.
So this is going to be the biggest challenge for the ANC and for the people of South Africa who love the ANC, because we have the ANC which talks well but fails to implement.
I mean, some of the key service delivery issues, I mean, water and electricity are obviously going to be major tests. The ANC, has identified water provision, electricity and infrastructure amongst the central, areas requiring intervention. What does the ANC president need to say in his address to not just the, ANC faithful? He'll obviously be wooing the rest of South Africans, ahead of the elections, to look the direction of the ANC come the November polls. When speaking to those critical issues relating to service delivery, what is it that he needs to say? I guess that has not been said before. Crucial issues. I mean, the issue of water provision is something that has really been a stickler, I would say, over the past couple of years. There are communities that go without water for weeks, for months on end.
Griselda, I really don't know how President Cyril Ramaphosa is going to couch his message such that it comes across as a different message, such that it shows a new seriousness on the part of the ANC. I really don't know how he's going to couch it. All I know he's definitely going to do, he's going to come across as very serious and honest about his apology, because definitely there are apologies that are going to be made. And the most important thing is not only the message from President Cyril Ramaphosa, but it's what the leadership team of the ANC is going to do after the president has spoken. The serious challenge we see in the ANC is what I call elite bargains, you see? Elite bargains that are actually fracturing the required elite solidarity and connectedness, so that these guys, they move in the same direction, and we can trust that they are going to deliver what they promise. We're not getting that.
Yeah.
We're not getting that. The issue of corruption, I'm sorry to mention this word, the issue of corruption is one of the very sad things we are facing as a country. It's a cancer. I still don't know how we rid ourselves of it. After the elections, after the promises that we're going to make, are we going to still be dealing with the problem of people stealing from the public purse? Monies that are supposed to be utilized for road infrastructure being utilized for other things. These are the basic, very basic, fundamental challenges that we currently have at local government level as a country, but also not only at local government, even at national government level, we have similar challenges.
Professor, you speak about corruption. That was actually going to be my next point. On the issue of municipal finances and corruption, that's one of the issues that he's likely to touch on. And let's talk about coalitions that are likely to be a very major political theme looking into these elections and even after?
Yes, coalitions. You see the direction towards coalitions is almost very obvious now. There will be a lot of coalitions at local government level, and that's what we're likely to see as well at national. But the challenge even there is that we have a phenomenon, if I could say, of unprincipled coalitions that you find in South Africa, at local government level in particular, where you find that there are no principles, in fact, directing these coalitions, and you see numerous changes happening now and then. There's this mayor today, and after 3 months, there's a vote of no confidence. There is this other mayor. This is something really which we need to look into as a country, and especially at political leadership level, where I include the president, where I include the Minister for Cooperative Governance, where I include the mayors, where I include academics who are doing serious research in the area of coalitions at local government level. But there's something that we need to get correct in this area, you see, because it becomes a joke, you see. You see these guys pushing each other when they have their meetings and so forth. It becomes literally a joke. And we have no time for this as a country. We want a government which gets things done, be it local, be it provincial, be it national. We have no time for all this playing around. You see. That's why I want to underline the fact that we will need principled coalitions to lead at local government level.
Professor Kwandiwe Kondlo, thank you so much. We do appreciate your time here on SABC News. Thank you very much. From the Wits School of Governance, speaking to us about what is our top story today. The spotlight, of course, being on the ANC's launch of its manifesto.